What is up, folks? Bristan Gaming back with another episode of 7 Days to Die Mods Weekly, the show will help you figure out what mods are good for you. And this week, as you can see here, we have some cool mods we're going to cover. A couple of them we've already covered before, but they've been updated to Alpha 20, and they're still really fun mods to play around with. But before we jump into anything, I need to finish up my business here, because this is kind of embarrassing. You guys caught me at a bad time, so I'm messing. But so the first mod, as you guys can see, is actually the H7SB Seats by Ewas, and it started out with the toilet. This is just funny. You sit here on the toilet, just contemplate life, or at least I do. I don't know about you guys, but it's a cool mod that lets you really decorate out a base. Like, this by far is probably my favorite. I created a little library here, and I could just sit here and read and relax after a hard day of zombie killing, which, I mean, that's all we really want to do, right? You surviving in the apocalypse, you just want to sit there, or maybe you just want to sit out here in a little office chair, and if I can interact with the thing, and just look out over the city, look out over your terrain. Or maybe the office chair isn't your thing, you want to sit in this little crappy folding chair, or maybe that's not your thing either, and instead you want to sit over here in the corner and put your feet up in this armchair. Isn't that nice? Or maybe if the sun's in a different position, you want to sit here in the shade and just kind of relax. But this is just a fun mod. It's really good for decorating a base and stuff like that. I like it because it really just, you can sit there and have a nice little place that you can just kind of hang out. Like, come on, there we go. Like my nice little library here. Just sit and chill at the end of a rough day. Just grab a book, curl up, and relax. And with that, we're actually going to go ahead and jump over into the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the Telric Sleeping mod, and it's an interesting little mod that gives you a way to speed up time. Now, depending upon how you play the game, you've got two versions of this mod. You could do the normal sleeping mod or the easy sleeping mod. Now, my understanding, because I haven't really played around a whole lot with the easy sleeping mod, I like the normal one, just because it keeps a little bit of a challenge. But the easy one, I think, heals you if you crouch down on the bedroll. So how this works is when you come here to a bedroll and you crouch down, the sleepiness that you get throughout playing goes away. And you get sleepiness every 30 seconds. You get 1% sleepiness. So by the time the end of the day happens, around 2200 give or take, you're going to be sleepy. So you come here to a bedroll and you crouch down. And you see the Z's popping up? See how the time is progressing really quickly? So whenever you're completely, your sleepiness is all gone, it's going to be around about 5 a.m. the next morning. Of course, you can cancel this at any point in time. But the cool thing about this, like I said, is one, it speeds up. The easiness, or the easy sleeping mod heals your health, sprained ankles, stuff like that, broken limbs, things. So I don't really like using it. I mean, it is beneficial for a lot of people. Like my wife, Lunabug, because she is new, really enjoys playing with it because she has a hard time. But, see, there we go. Now we can go ahead and get up. And you can walk off of it at any point in time, so you can cancel it. If you want it to be, 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. or whenever, you can actually cancel this before it's done. This is just a really cool mod to, one, help speed up time, because the nighttime, depending upon, what's going on, how you play, stuff like that, you might not be doing much. And instead of just kind of sitting around waiting for the daylight, you can use this. And for Lunabug, like I said, for newer players like her, it's really good because this helps them heal, but I don't really play with that. But with that, we're going to go ahead and move over to the next mod. Alright, folks, so this next mod is the RXEL Weapons. RXEL Weapons, I think? I don't know. It's created by Rahan Lore. I'm so bad with names. I'm so sorry. I butchered the crap out of that. I know I did. But it's a really neat mod that creates new weapons and ammo. So I'm going to come here into the creative menu so you can see. So when you type in the RX, you've got a pistol and a bolt-action rifle. And then, of course, you've got the 7.62 ammo that corresponds to them. And what these guns do is, I'm going to go off of God mode real quick, and I'm going to unfreeze the AI. So these baddies down here will want to chase me. And now we see this feral white here. See, this is what the gun does. It electrocutes, which some people might say is a little OP. I think it's super fun. I really wish there were more guns like this in the game, or more things that you could do like this. Like, let that be part of the whole science tree, is you sit here and the more you spend points on these things, the more cool gun effects that you can get. You get a gun that electrocutes. You get a gun that shoots fire, or a full-on flamethrower like Telric created, or just some of these different mods, like some of these different guns that are brought in from other mods. I like seeing stuff like this because of the variety that happens. Now, the way that mods work, I will say, to get this gun in game, you're probably going to spend a lot of time looking for it because of how the whole mod system works. Typically, when you loot, it goes vanilla assets first, so vanilla guns, things like that, and then modded assets depending upon their load order. So, you know, this might not be something you see right away. You might get lucky and find the blueprint or the schematic and stuff for it to be able to craft it, but you probably won't find one to loot, at least fairly early on, just based on how the whole thing works. But it is a super fun mod. I've been playing with it a little bit here and there, and just to show you guys, like, I'm gonna just spawn in a whole bunch of fat females over there in the distance, and then I'm come over here and say, hey big mama, what's cooking, good looking? Get them chasing us, and then I'm just gonna start popping. And this, like I said, you know, some people will say it's a little OP, but it's not gonna kill them, you know, right away really easily. Like you guys saw on that white, it still took a little while. The electrocution is really fun, at least to me, because it acts as a nice little stopgap. So if you've got a lot of zombies chasing you or something like that, or a bear, you know what, I'm gonna say it, fuck bears in this game. Like, I don't know how many times I've been trying to play and I've been murder faced by a damn bear that comes out of nowhere. Like, screw bears. But this mod really helps out, especially because, watch, I'm gonna get some damn revenge on a bear. I'm gonna type in bear. Boom. Yeah, eat a bullet to the face, bitch. This is what you get, Yogi. You and Boo Boo and all the other damn bears that keep jacking with me when I'm trying to do crap at night. Or just randomly running through the frickin' woods. See, that's why this is such an awesome mod, because it just destroyed that damn bear. Bear deserved it. But now we're going to go ahead and jump over to the last mod. Alright folks, so as you can see, this last mod is the Sorcery mod by Dervix, and it's a super cool mod that it covered back in Alpha 19 that has been updated for Alpha 20, and there is a lot of stuff with this mod. So just some of the features, it says it's vanilla gameplay, 100% untouched add-on policy. It's balanced around vanilla gameplay, so you must train to gain and sustain your power. There's unique animations and stuff, which you guys will see here in a minute. There's some new spells, so you got 5 spells that you have to upgrade and master per element. There's new enemies, some new attributes for sorcery, fire, ice, and lightning, and there's a new resource, spirit, which is your mana that you use for the spells and stuff. And then there's dual skill tree and perks for arcane, fire, ice, and lightning. There's new armors, weapons, mods, spells, potions, scrolls, stations, blocks, and resources. New armor sets, new masteries. There's playstyle where you're pure sorcerer as a spellcaster. You can be an alchemist, so you throw potions and bombs. You can be an archer mage for spell arrows. You can be a gun mage for spell bullets and stuff. You can be a melee mage, you know, spell weapons. There's so much with this mod. I can't cover everything about this mod. You guys are going to have to get in and play it yourself, which I highly recommend you do. And if you're using this mod along with the mod I covered a couple episodes ago with the blood blocks, the fire blocks, those elemental blocks, those work really well with this, and you can build a really, really awesome thematic base where you're this badass sorcerer doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It works super duper good. But before we jump in, I want to point one thing out. So up here in the top right corner, it says normal mode. There's an optional folder inside the mod that you've got 3 different difficulties you can select. You've got an easy, a hard, and an apocalyptic. I tried apocalyptic for about 10 minutes and I was like, holy crap, I'm done. It was interesting. It was not for me though. People who like a challenge, give it a shot. See if you enjoy it. I did not, because it just, the stuff that happened, I was just, nah, I'm good. I don't like that. At least my play level is just not there yet. Maybe Glock could handle it. But with that, we're going to go ahead and jump in. I will point out though that whenever you first install this mod, you do have to generate a new world. We've already done that, so I'll pull you guys in once we get in game.
What have we here? Alton's protege? You've got a lot more to fear than the Blood Moon Sorcerer. Everyone you love consumed by the Awakening. You're already too late. Naviskane belongs to us. You belong with us. No, Alton. The Elders can't protect you forever.
That was badass, huh? Man, that was cool. That was that was really cool. I love that intro like that. Like I think that is probably far and away one of the best intros into coming into the game. That and Rebirth, like, man, that is just so good. Like that is just it's so fun. Okay, so we've inspected the burning corpses now. What the hell? Fallen Elders, Blood Moons? None of this makes sense. Who the hell is Alton? What do they mean, mundane? Maybe this chest has answers. I should see what's inside. Yes, we should. So, we've got this nice little scroll there, but that's not it. We want this chest here. This scroll is a recall incantation. I'm surprised I actually said that right. So there's all different kinds of cool stuff here. You've got the ice spell, this cool little icy spell thing there, essences. Now, like I said, I'm not going to show off and go over every little thing inside of the game. That is just too much stuff to do. But I will show off this cool, the way that this staff looks. Oh, I have to do my whole DM thing so I can go to orbit mode. Look at how that looks. Man, that looks cool, doesn't it? And the ice one looks just as cool, except it's got a nice little icy glow. Man, that looks good. I'm sorry. Now we gotta get inside this here chest. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Bam balam. Whoa. Oh shit. I shouldn't have hit E so fast, so you guys missed something, but that's okay. It gives you guys something to see. And then now we gotta place a sorcery's desk. There we go. You have proved to be capable with potential. We have marked your map with the nearest White River outpost location. There you'll find a trader where you can buy and sell goods, and welcome aboard. Oh man, this thing just looks so cool. Let's you know what, we're gonna hold off on that. Oop, that was not the one I meant to put down there. That was the one I meant to put down there. Look at that. Let's spawn in something. Man, look at just even the residual effect on the ground. Do you guys see that? That's awesome. Let's spawn in a Steve. What's up, Steve-O? Yeah. Hey, Steve-O, I'm gonna hit you with a fireball now. Yeah, get F, Steve. Oh, man, that is just too freaking cool. This is why I like this mod. So, you actually can build up a really awesome thematic base with that mod I was talking about, the elemental blocks. And just imagine shooting a fireball like this from the top of from the top of a tower with those blocks around it, and you've got a fire staff or ice or arcane. Like, there's just so much with this mod that I think you guys are really, really going to enjoy. Anybody who has watched the channel for a long time knows this is a super fun mod. I've played with it by myself. It is available on the mod launcher. I've played with it. I've had a lot of fun with this mod. I think Dervix has done a fantastic job. This is just a very, very engaging mod, and this does work and meshes fairly well with shit, I just had a blank on Kane GB's mod, the big one, Darkness Falls. There it is. What? Wow, that was weird. I don't know why my I don't know if you guys heard Lunabug over there in the corner whispering "Darkness Falls" to me because I went completely blank on what it was called. That was weird. But like, you've got Holy Sorcery, Unholy Sorcery. There's so much here that this mod adds in. I can't, like I said, I can't show off everything because of there's just so much. But if you guys want to see a playthrough, I would love to do one for you guys. Just let me know what you think in the comments. But this is a super cool mod. As you saw, I just showed off just a basic itty bit of it. There's new bosses. You've got some champions that are called the Fallen. You've got Awakened, which are big ass bosses. You've got freaking Ancients, which are like raid bosses. Like, there's a lot to this mod that really can keep you guys super engaged. And like I said, it works well with Darkness Falls. It works well by itself. You can build thematic stuff if you just combine it with a couple other little mods. And it comes with its own Deep Pockets mod, which increases the backpack size. So as you see, we've got a pretty large backpack here. And I'm going to go ahead and open. Oh, cannot use it at this time. Well, fine. I didn't want to open it anyway. And we're not going to do that. I want people to see for themselves, to get in and play. I wanted to show you guys some coolness, get your attention, which I think I've done. So with that, folks, we are done for the week. Make sure you like, subscribe, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Have fun, take it easy, and we'll see you next time.